an amazing pleasure and honor to see you, dear legend. I bow down to you.
Very much. I appreciate the love.
Yeah, why do we start with you? First of all, this movie, and is it going to be the last installment? Everybody's saying so.
It is the final installment of the trilogy. Originally, there were 3 books written by the amazing author Terry Woods that I've been a huge fan of from back in the day. I mean, this is literally a jailhouse favorite romantic thriller urban love story that I have been absolutely thrilled that we've made not 1, not 2, but all 3 of the books. And this is a independent film that originally, the very first time we made it on a shoestring budget.
Oh, wow.
We really did. I mean, we literally called in a lot of favors.
Right.
You know, I'm one of the co-producers, and you know, when Columbus gave me a call, he's like, Viv, I'm doing True to the Game. I was like, no way, finally someone is going to do this amazing book. So he said, we want you to play Suge. I said, okay, let's do it. And the audience loved it. So then they were demanding more. So we said, well, we got 2. And then 3, we left them with an amazing cliffhanger. Hey, how are you? Come here, give me a hug. Oh, this, you got to meet this. Hi.
It's so beautiful. It's so good to see you.
You did your thing. You did your thing.
You doing?
Absolutely. You did your
How
thing.
could I not?
Okay.
I'm with you. What you mean?
Yes, I mean, I'm just so blessed. Our co-stars, we got some fine men up in here.
Happy to be here.
Yes,
baby.
yeah.
We are happy to be in your presence. I can't wait to see the movie. She
Yeah.
was telling us about it and how you guys started off on a shoestring budget, and now you're here for the 3rd installment.
Yes.
Budget.
That's what the queen said.
The very first one.
The very first one.
And then the 3rd one, we shot it during COVID.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. So we had to have all of these like requirements,
Right.
and yeah, and all these things. I know. So see, it's like a family reunion. Everybody's like, hey, we're so happy to see each other. Oh my gosh, we got to get pictures with my guy too. And then listen here, you know, and here's our director. Yes. Whoa.
I love it. I love that you're all having a little reunion for Young, Bold, and Regal, you guys.
This one here started off as a DP, but by the 3rd one, he was turned into the director, and he did such an amazing job. That's just to show you the growth that we have as a family, that, you know, people can start off as co-stars, and then they end up directing, you know, or DPs. It's all about growth. It's all about the love of the art and the love of filmmaking.
And let me tell you something. This is one of the most good vibes movie premieres I've ever been to. Like, I can truly tell that you guys love each other and care about each other. So for you, coming from DP to director, what was that trajectory like?
Well, one of the things I loved most of all is it came from like a lot of documentary stuff, and then I had actually worked with Vivica actually years and years ago, and she was the most wonderful person I'd ever met on set. Like,
I paid him to say that, y'all.
Easily.
I know he's telling the truth. Do you know how I know he's telling the truth? When I first came to America, my first job was at the Ritz-Carlton, and I worked there, and you came, and I couldn't believe it. And I froze, and I wanted to cry, and you told me, it's okay, baby, and you gave me a hug. And then I went out to the club that night, and I met you again, and you hugged me, and you welcomed me over to, I don't think you remember this. It was in Miami, way back in like 2007, but I'm a huge fan, so I believe you.
Yeah.
He's not exaggerating.
Viv is the most down-to-earth, wonderful person on earth. And she's always comes ready to work. Hardest working woman in the business.
Love that. So, and seriously, how do you stay so humble, so likable, so down to earth, despite all your stardom? Because I come from Africa, and I'm telling you, you're a big deal. I don't think you know or understand this. Everywhere.
I do. I love what I do. I'm grateful to God that I'm still here. We lost a lot of people during the pandemic, and you know, there's not a lot of people that get to go through different chapters of their career. So Pam Grier told me a long time ago when I interviewed her, my queen, that she says, I'm passing the torch to you to remain graceful and humble and to pass the torch on to others. So I learned from the best, honey.
And you are the best, honey.
Thank you. Wait, we got to introduce another one over here because I couldn't believe. Wait a minute, okay? Growing up, I'm like, wait a minute, introduce yourself, tell them.
Jeremy Miller from Growing Pains. I also played Detective Derek.
So wait a minute, I got starstruck when he walked in the room, and I kept looking at you. Yeah, and I kept looking at him, and I was like, wait a minute. I remember you as a kid, and he was like, yeah, I've grown up, you know, so, you know, it's been such a pleasure.
Getting a chance to work with this amazing woman has been insane.
Oh.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, so
You guys, just seeing your chemistry out here makes me know that this last installment is going to be bomb.
Bomb, absolutely.
Like everybody said.
Yes.
I'm so excited to see it. You know, I hope that everybody loves it so much that you have to come back and do a fourth one.
It's the final installment, but I can tell you this about True to the Game: it may turn into a TV series. Ooh, exclusive, exclusive, exclusive. Ow, ow.
Where do you see it being? Netflix?
Baby, we gonna take it everywhere. We're gonna take it either Netflix, Hulu, Tubi. We just want to continue.
Yeah.
You know, you can be true to the game
Yes.
to anything.
Yes.
That's the beautiful thing about it, that you can be true to the game to anything. And we'll probably employ all of our wonderful actors that we have, because we have a good caliber of cast members. So I just want to say to everyone out there, happy blessed holidays. You guys, please go check out True to the Game 3 in theaters this Friday, December 4th, with your girl Vivica Fox, Jeremy Meeks, Erica Peoples, Columbus Short, and a whole host of folks.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.